Bardic Mystery Tour is a 5th edition D&D podcast about a band of musicians who are solving mysteries while out on tour. My name is Rich, and I'll be your DM for today.
Hi, I'm Ed, and I think I'm just here for banter today, so I'm just going to sit here.
I'm Emily, and I'm playing Kemen, who's a big fearbulg. If you've never heard of that, it's a half giant. He's kind of a hippie, wears a brown leather vest with chevron cut fringe. He's a tough guy with a squishy heart, and is the bassist in the band Dreamlancer.
Hi, I'm Brayden, and I'm playing everybody's favorite shape-shifting bard of the road, Staff. I wonder what Sir Scrapper, that's Staff's alter ego, will do now that they are the best in the realm.
Nora here, reporting in for podcast duty. I'm playing Softwind in the Trees, a.k.a. Windy Snowy Mountains, a cool cat tabaxi ukulele player. She has snow leopard coloring and pretty grass green eyes, and of course she loves to go frog hunting.
A quick note on a house rule I employ is that I usually don't roll for damage when I'm GMing. I will let the players who are opposite one another roll damage for the player that they're opposed to.
So you're going to let that jerk Nora roll for hurting me?
Yep. Absolutely am.
This is
No.
crap.
We're going to make you roll all the damage for all of us.
What do we call this? The rule of uncool?
This is a method that I employ to keep all players engaged. That way someone doesn't sit and just space out during someone else's turn. All right, it has been 1 week since your final climactic battle with Janelax. The town has been nearly destroyed in the aftermath, and Dreamlancer has been helping the Resistance rebuild the town and giving helpful instructions on where they should move which pile of rocks.
So we're supervising.
Totally supervising.
We're working hard, too. It's a different kind of hard work.
Kemen's good at lifting stuff.
As Knights of the Realm, you don't actually have to do the physical labor yourselves. You can supervise. But if Kemen is actually physically lifting things, you get a lot more followers and fans. You're leading from the front. People like that.
He gets advantage on lifting heavy things. He's big.
You wake to a new day, about to get started on repairing the church, which is one of the last focal points of the destruction, and you get a call of panic from the tavern lobby.
Like they come to us? They come from the tavern?
No, as in you hear screams of panic and anger and things being thrown.
I'm going to walk over to the tavern.
All right.
I'll turn around from the bar stool because I was already drinking.
I drop the very large bricks that I was carrying, and I go over too.
All right, you all make your way there at around the same time.
I was waiting for Ed to do something. He's just
I'm
here.
just sitting here.
I was just trying to remember what the town was called. It's called Plain.
It's a plain village, yeah.
It's a big city.
A big city.
Is this called Replane? Because it's R?
New Plain.
Yeah, we'll call it New Plain Village.
Wow.
It's not a village. It's a really big city.
But they call it village because they're trying to avoid taxes.
Maybe so many people died, it's just a village now.
Is it like the East Village? It's like a little piece of the city.
Yeah. It's like Garlic Village.
Yeah, like New Plain Village is just like the happening spot.
It's like Soho.
Soho, the village of Sewickley.
Isn't Strictly a borough?
You make your way to the tavern, and upon entrance, you see the room is crawling with patrons ducking for cover under tables. The bartender and Scrapper are checking beer mugs at a swarm of imps that have appeared within the tavern. What do you all do?
I hop onto a table so I have a position of advantage.
All right, Windy hops onto a table to get a position of advantage. Immediately, 3 imps come flying towards you.
I pull my claws out.
Kemen.
I pull out my sword.
All right. You barrel in through the door, pull your sword, and 3 imps come charging towards you.
Yeah, I'm going to do a 6 spin move and get them all.
All right. Scrapper, since you were first in the tavern, go ahead and roll to throw a beer mug at an imp.
Well, what if instead I cast Arms of Hadar?
You can do whatever you'd like.
Well, you could throw so many.
No. You misunderstand. It just attacks everything within 5 feet of me.
Oh, I wanted you to grow lots of arms.
Do the Arms of Hadar care about collateral damage?
No. I think specifically not, right?
It does say all creatures within 10 feet of you.
See?
including the bartender and the other patrons.
I say, step back, Tom. Does the bartender have a name that you already said?
It is now Tom.
I say, step back, Tom. And then without waiting to see if Tom stepped back or not, I move to where I'm closer to most imps. I pull my rapier and I cast Arms of Hadar.
Is it Tom with an H or Tom without an H?
It's PTOM.
Apostrophe OMM.
Oh, it's Tom.
Yeah, Tom.
I was saying Tom, but it was Tom.
It's Tom.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Yeah.
Listen up, the answer comes with all about to die. In the arms of an old doctor in the sky. Hey, dark!
So you invoke the power of Hadar, the dark hunger. Tendrils of dark energy erupt from you and batter all creatures within 10 feet of you. Each creature in the area must make a strength saving throw. On a fail save, the target takes 2d6 necrotic damage and can't take reactions until its next turn.
I hope we're not in 10 feet of him.
I'm strong.
I'm not.
The DC is 17.
All right, so I would have each of you roll a d20 for me to sum up the imps.
I got a 19.
All right, that's one that takes half damage.
I got a 6.
Okay, that one fails.
I got a 12.
That one also fails.
6 damage.
All right, even the ones that save die.
You're a tough boy. What happened to Tom?
I'm a lady.
Oh, yeah. You're a tough lady. What happened to Tom?
Tom successfully ducked for cover. And no, you managed not to get any other patrons in the grasp of the black tendrils.
That's the thing. Once you become a Knight of the Realm, you have the power to save the people.
All right, Wendy, 3 imps coming towards you on the table.
I am going to
Scarborough Fair.
cast magic missiles at them.
Okay.
So I'm just going to send one dart at each of them. One of them gets hit for 4. One of them gets hit for 4, and one of them gets hit for 2.
Okay. Each of them start bleeding copious amounts of oil and ichor. Kevin, your sword is drawn.
Yeah. Can I do a 6 spin move and get all of them?
I'll allow it. So roll a d20, and we're going to apply that to each of the ones caught in your spin.
Do I have my strength modifier like normal?
Yes.
19.
That hits all 3 of them on you. Roll your damage.
8 slashing damage.
And you kill all 3 of yours. You've created a cloud of imp parts and oil. It's just littering the ground around you in a circle.
I imagine it stinks.
It does not smell great in there. Wendy, 3 imps come to attack you.
3 more?
The same 3.
Oh, the same 3.
Does a 5 hit you?
No. I hiss in their faces.
Does a 9 hit you?
No.
Does a 23 hit you?
Yes.
Emily, I would ask you to roll a d4.
1.
Wendy takes 4 damage.
You're welcome.
And that is the end of the imp's turn. The patrons are throwing beer glasses at the imps and really don't seem to be doing much more than making a mess on the ground. It is Scrapper's turn.
There's just those 3 left.
Yes.
She's going to get a beer, and I'm going to be like, Wendy, hurry up over there.
Tom thanks you for killing a lot of them and pours you a new beer.
Is that your
Nice.
Arms of Hadar like still active, or does it only last for 1 turn?
No, it's just a 1 turn kind of thing. You're thinking of the hunger of Hadar.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yes. Scrapper, you have a fresh beer. Wendy.
I give Scrapper the finger, and then I attack with my luck blade. And I hope I can do some kind of similar spin move that Kevin did. I saw him do it, and I thought it looked really cool. I got 26.
Ooh, that is a great success.
7 damage.
That is more than enough to kill the ones around you. They were pretty hurt from the magic missiles, but this easily finishes them. Again, a ring of imp parts and oil splash the ground around you.
They say, see, Scrapper, it didn't take me that much longer. No thanks to your help.
I elbow Tom, and I'm like, hey, someone needs a beer.
Tom pours you a beer. Here you go. Hand that to Wendy for me. She's over there on the table.
I walk it over to Wendy.
I take the beer and I pour it on Scrapper's head.
Wow.
Is this seriously what you're doing? I thought we were trying
I'll
to play serious role play here.
I'll just drink it, but I'm going to sulk while I do it.
Okay, that's fine with me.
I walk over to the table, so I'm with you guys.
I stay on top of the table because I want to feel like I'm in charge.
Cool. You got Wonder Woman pose going on?
Wonder Woman pose while holding a beer.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, that was weird, huh?
Yeah, where do you think those pixies, imps, whatever they're called, came from?
I look around. Are there other kinds of things?
Just the imps.
Okay.
Well, there's the regular people in the tavern.
But there's no, like, devils.
Correct. All the devils are slain.
I want to look out the window outside. Are there more imps terrorizing the people outside?
Make a perception check.
21.
You do see in the distance a couple swarms of imps.
Hey, guys, we might need to go. There seems to be more.
Okay.
I want to ask Tom, the bartender, if he saw where the imps came from. Like these ones in the bar.
Tom tells you they just portaled in. He doesn't know where they came from. A little portal opened in the wall, and the imps just came flying out. They didn't hurt nobody. They just started causing damage.
Seems like we need some anti-imp technology up in here.
Gonna take a lot of mending spells to fix those broken glasses.
I thought that we kind of sorted this problem out before.
I thought so too.
Yeah, didn't we send her back? So they all should just be gone. How many do you see out there?
This many, I hold up my fingers.
But how many fingers do you hold up?
You see a couple swarms in view, but they zip by really quick. Given the limited vantage point of the window, you're not certain how many there truly are.
All right, let's go, man.
Let's get after them.
Do we know if the commission is still in town?
It is. The commission is helping organize the resistance into the rebuilding of the town.
I think maybe we should go talk to the commission real fast and see if they know what's going on, what the deal is.
Sure.
Because, like, if there's a couple swarms, it's going to be very inefficient for us to go and kill all of them separately. We should just figure out a better solution, you know?
Okay. I think we should go talk to the queen.
Queen Azella? Maybe
Yeah.
they're in the same place. Maybe they're hanging out.
All right. Let's go see if we can find them.
Okay.
Cool.
We look around for someone that looks like they know what's going on.
You exit the tavern and you start traveling through the town. Towards the cathedral that's being rebuilt, you see Lakendra and Queen Azalea combating a group of imps. Lakendra has her swords with the rings out and is dispatching a few with a spin move of her own.
Yeah, she was always tough.
They finish defeating their swarm of imps and they just sigh. These things are annoying!
I yell, hey, do you know where these things came from? What's going on?
Lakendra pulls out her pamphlet and opens it to page 1. These are imps and they came from hell.
Yeah, but we got rid of that deviless.
This should have fixed everything. There are no bone devils or chain devils or any other devils around.
Well,
Frost devils.
What gives?
We don't know.
I'd check my pamphlet, but I don't have it on me. Does it say how to track down where the imps came from? Like how to find their portals?
The pamphlet does give general information on infernal incursions. And generally, portals shouldn't just open up on their own.
This is pamphlet 2.0.
I have like 7 copies of the pamphlet that we were given. I know they don't say anything in them.
Vastly improved, now with color photographs.
It turns out that all Arch has been doing is printing new pamphlets.
There's a printing press, but the cathedral's not built yet.
Yeah.
Got it, priorities.
Now, Queen Azella says you should probably, as your first task, as my knights look into this and see what you can do to stop the incursion. They're not really causing any harm, but they are breaking things.
Yeah, Tom has to get a whole bunch of glasses remade.
She says, not Tom.
Maybe we should make some imp traps. Like it's like a mosquito trap.
How big are they?
They are about cat-sized, but they fly.
Are there still some over here, or did they kill them all with their spin move?
They've killed them all with their spin moves here.
All right.
Do you want
What?
to try to catch one and interrogate it?
Yeah. Let's go down the town.
Lakendra, does anybody in the commission speak Infernal?
I feel like yes, we probably should. I don't, but most people probably should know Infernal.
Oh, I still have tongues. It's all good.
Sick.
Yeah, Wendy, you do, remember? And we're in the commission, remember?
Yeah, right. Exactly. All right, we look around for another swarm of imps.
All right, make an investigation or perception check.
26.
You do see a swarm of 3 flying near the barbershop.
I thought we were all going to do it because we
I
all
thought we were all
looking.
going to do it too. Brayton.
I didn't say any. I said literally nothing, and you're yelling at me?
Scrapper was reading their pamphlet,
Yeah.
so not looking around. What did you get, Nora?
I got a 20.
That's still really good. You spot the 3 near the barbershop as well.
This way, Scraps, come on. And we head over.
While we're walking, I'd just like to clarify something with Scrapper. Scrapper, what are your pronouns?
She. I'm a lady. She,
Okay.
her.
So, what about staff?
I look around conspiratorially, and I'm like,
No one is
"Shh,
around as you're walking.
Keep it down. Jeez.
I just want to know how to properly address you.
She, her. My name's Scrapper, and I wink. I say, so that's all we need to talk about.
Okay, well, maybe we can talk about it later whenever somebody different is visiting our band.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
And then I'm like, that was a close one.
You walk down the street and you make your way to the barbershop. You see a trio of imps harassing an old man.
Wow, they're really dicks.
Yeah. Little ones.
We should save him anyway.
They're buzzing around him. You see him reach out with one hand and grab it by the tail and swing it into another one.
Guys, let's try to catch
I
one.
make a run for it to try and just like catch it right in the air.
Make a athletics check.
Ooh, that's a good roll. All the way to 3.
Go to 3.
I got 15.
15.
I'm very athletic
Excellent.
and strong and tough.
You're able to catch it, and as you get it in your arms, you go to land, and you slip a little bit, but land on your butt. But you've got an imp,
All right.
and it's like,
Hey, Wendy, I got one.
Okay. Should I cast tongues on me or on it?
Do you want to be the only one that can understand it?
Grants the creature you touch the ability to understand any spoken language it hears, and when the target speaks, any creature that understands one language can understand it. So I should cast it on the imp.
Oh, yeah.
All right, I cast tongues on the imp.
Parlez-vous français? Sprechen Sie Deutsch? Habla Español? Do you speak English?
Scrubber, make a intelligence save.
10.
You recognize this old man.
What do I think this old man's name is?
You think his name is Piedmont.
Oh. I say, Master Arbiter, how are you feeling?
He looks at you, he's like, oh, hello, young folks. I'm doing well.
You know, you don't have to define everyone by their age or like other defining characteristics. Just because you're older than us doesn't mean you have to call us young folks.
You seemed young. Maybe you can help me. I'm looking for a group called Scream Dancer.
Oh, no,
I don't know.
I haven't heard of them.
They were a rock and roll team.
No way, we're a rock and roll team too.
No. We're a rock and roll band.
Yeah, but we're called Dreamlancer.
Yeah,
so
it sounds like
Dreamlancer.
couldn't be us.
I play a bass.
They were a summer camp group, right? Lots of talent shows.
We did used to play. We all went to summer camp together. I mean, you guys went to summer camp together. But, oh, you guys are in on the inside now. Yeah. Remember we all went to summer camp together back when I used to be Raj?
Yeah.
Back in, what was it called? What was the name of our village? Odd.
That's how you did meet. Wait, were you
Does that
there,
answer your
man?
question, sir?
Was that what you were asking?
I'm looking for a friend of mine.
What's he look like?
Got blonde hair, tan skin. Name's Roger Stewart. Really, really thick accent.
Yeah. Raj used to be in our band.
We kicked him out, though. He's kind of a dick.
Unfortunate.
I don't know. He might have been okay. That was before I was in the band, so I don't really know.
He just kind of disappeared a lot. It was unreliable.
And I heard he had a really cool guitar.
He did have a really cool guitar.
I'm not much one to judge the guitars, but he was good enough I was able to teach him a thing or two.
Oh, you play the guitar too?
No. I taught him some healing. It looked like he was going to hurt himself one day.
Oh, you were that guy he met on the road.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know, man. He hasn't been around in a while because he he's not in our band anymore.
Hmm.
Maybe you want me to like send a bird out and go
Maybe.
find him?
I need someone who's good at fighting.
Oh,
We're good
We're the
at
best.
fighting.
Yeah.
I find myself in a difficult situation. I can't leave the material realm, and there's this devil about. I don't know if you've heard anything about this.
Is it because you're a material girl in a material world?
Yes. Yes, that's exactly. I don't know what you're referencing.
Are you a material elm in the material realm?
Ooh, are you part tree man?
He thinks about that for a moment.
That's why he's so good at defense.
Well, I do mostly eat vegetables, so I suppose I'm part tree.
You are what you eat.
Yeah, man.
That's what they say.
Yeah, but are you part tree man?
Do you eat tree men?
I don't believe I would eat anything that is sentient.
I assume that was the imp talking.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, did the imp say anything while we were having this conversation?
It's listening interestingly, and it'll absolutely be as disruptive to the conversation as it can.
Yeah.
So we'll totally ask the old man if he's eats tree men.
What do you need doing on the not material plane?
Well, I have a hostage. That's the best word for it.
I pointed the imp.
Oh no, that's not my hostage. I
No,
want
this is
nothing to do
my
with it.
hostage, bro. Hey, what's your name again?
My name is Piedmont.
Are you nervous about this little guy knowing everything in your secrets?
Oh no, imps are utterly worthless and stupid.
Did he hear you?
Wow. Not only are you ageist, but you're also really racist.
I want to keep an eye on the imp's reaction.
Yeah.
The imp gets very indignant and definitely gives him a finger. Like, pulls one out of somewhere and throws it at him.
I whispered to Staff with my hand in front of my mouth, and I'm like, yo, Scrapper, like, this guy seems not great. I don't know why you let him teach you anything.
Okay, first off, he's a lot better when you get to know him more on the road and you're by yourself. Number two, I think we should interrogate this imp before he gets away.
Okay, let's do it. Yo, Imp, why are you here?
'Cause it's my job!
Yeah, but, like, we beat the Devil S.
You beat her here!
Oh.
Oh, I'm like, hey, how'd you get here?
I came from hell!
I feel like you're not listening to the question, and I poke him in the chest as I say that.
Ah!
Or maybe on the forehead. I don't know. It depends on how he's
Either
being
way,
held.
he squawks a little bit.
How did you get here?
Came through portals! Weren't you paying attention?
Who opened the portals up?
Janalax!
Oh, is it like we don't need to worry about names anymore because, like, we already know it?
You don't have power over her here?
Oh, interesting.
What's your name, bro?
Not telling you that.
That's okay. We already know your name.
Yeah, your buddy Torin told me.
That Torrent's such a dick.
How do we keep Janalax from sending more imps here?
You're screwed. Piedmont walks over. He's like, yeah. And then he, like, flicks the imp in the nose, and in a brief flash of radiant light, it blinks into oil and imp parts.
No.
All over Wendy?
All over Kemen.
Ha! I wasn't the one that got splattered in parts this time.
You would recognize that as a paladin's smite.
I'll wipe myself off as best I can.
All right, anyway, now that our hostage is dead, why don't you tell us more about your hostage?
My hostage is a greater devil. He's bound within my skin.
Wait,
What?
I check out my pamphlet. Is there a greater devil bound in skin in the pamphlet?
There is not.
It's under B.
I'm telling you, this first edition pamphlet sucks, and I throw it on the ground.
My order of paladins, we seek to prevent infernal incursions by binding the demons within us. This prevents them from being summoned or taking actions on their own.
Yeah, but, like, do they talk to you in your head?
All the time.
That
They never
sounds really
sleep.
freaking annoying.
It is very annoying.
That hurt?
Incredibly.
Do the devils eat meat when they have your body?
They want to.
Do you guys ever play games, though?
No.
Like, if you're on a long road trip?
No.
If I kill you, will he die?
No. He'll just be freed.
So what happens whenever you die because you're old?
Another paladin will take my place.
Ow. Why would anyone join your order? It sounds like it sucks.
The purpose of our order is to protect the material plane from the forces of hell.
Yeah, that sounds like not a fun job.
But it
It's
needs
like whenever
done.
you're marketing, you need to like sell the up points of the job. Like, do you guys offer free snacks?
No, but we have excellent dental.
Yeah, why should we join your order, which is what I assume you're asking us to do?
Not at all.
What are you asking us to do exactly?
I came here because there is a devil, apparently the same one that sent this imp, causing trouble
Yeah,
somewhere.
Janelax.
Yes.
We killed that bitch.
Oh, you've already experienced there.
Yeah, and we never got an explanation because she went by her moniker was the Devil S, but Janelax starts with a J, and no one ever explained that to us.
I feel like there might be a secret name. Secret name.
Oh, S stands for secret.
Yes, the devil's secret.
Devil secret.
It's an underwear store.
If you have killed her here, then you've merely banished her back to hell.
Yeah, I thought that's what you did to devils, and then they're dead.
You cannot destroy them on the material plane. All these imps that we've made a mess out of, they are merely sent back to hell where they can regroup.
So we gotta go down there?
You've got to go down there.
How do we do it?
He reaches into his bag and pulls out a scroll.
We have to read like nerds.
I put my finger on my nose.
Put my finger on my nose.
Is this called What to Expect When You're Going to Hell?
No, this is a scroll to send you to hell. I believe there might be another pamphlet, What to Expect When You Go to Hell.
I'd like to read that.
I like to picture that Piedmont has like a duster on, and when he opens up the thing, there's just like pamphlets, just like lining the
Like a
inside.
Jehovah's Witness.
Yeah, but like instead of weapons, it's pamphlets.
Information is a great weapon, some would argue, Emily.
I picked my pamphlet up off the ground just in case I need it later.
Given that I can't find Roger Stewart and you seem capable, are you willing to undertake the mission? To go to hell and face Janelax one last time?
I mean, yeah, like our sovereign also told us that we have to fix this imp problem, so kind of aligns with our
Yeah, and Scrapper
organizational goals.
way tougher than Raj.
Yeah, basically I always have to do what Roger just didn't do well.
Honorable. I might
He
have to
sounds like
revise my opinion.
Real jerk. But maybe he was just going through a hard time socially, you know?
I don't know. I don't want to
Let's
give
give him
the
another
benefit
chance.
of the doubt.
Well, I mean, if Raj comes back, Scrapper, then there's no place for you in the band.
You ever heard of a band with 2 guitars?
No? Have you?
Yeah, I've heard of like a million of them.
All right, name one.
Not Dreamlancer.
Willie Williamson and the Wild Willies had 2 guitars. Big guy.
Oh.
I heard.
Cool.
Piedmont's like, oh yeah, I've heard of them. They're a great band.
Wow, you're really tied into the music scene there for somebody with a devil underneath of his skin.
I hung out with a guitarist for a little while. While we were traveling.
Who was it?
His name was Roger Stewart.
Oh, I heard he's actually a pretty talented guitar player.
I mean, he's no William Williamson, but
Well, anyway, what do you say? You want us to go to hell?
yes.
And
That's
how do
rude.
we get around down there? Like, do you have a map or?
I will release my devil temporarily to guide you. He's still bound to me, so he has to return.
Like, what if he doesn't guide us right?
Yeah, what if he just wants to murder us?
Then he will be punished.
Could you ask him if he's left-handed?
Most devils are.
Wow, and you're a lefty hater. Jeez.
Me?
No, this dude.
Arbiter Piedmont.
Yeah.
Sinisterist.
Just saying, he's got a lot of really strong opinions that I don't necessarily agree with.
It's not an opinion, it's an observation.
Are you the kind of monk that has a bunch of beer?
I'm a paladin, and no, I don't drink.
Yo,
Mm,
Scraps. What's the difference between a paladin and a monk?
They don't have beer.
That's the only difference.
I don't know. All right, we'll do it, but only for the glory.
All right.
And a lot of money.
And maybe, do you have any cool, like, things we could take with us that are weapons to help us?
He snaps his fingers. I will loan you my sword.
What shape is it?
It is a rapier.
Oh, dibs. That touched my nose. No, wait. Yeah, I don't touch my nose. I want it.
You put your hands as far from your nose as possible.
He reaches under his duster again and pulls up a wrapped bundle.
Can we unwrap it?
Yes.
Do
Are
it.
you going to do it?
Yeah, I received the handing of the sword, and I reverently unwrap it and look at it.
It is a rapier with a gold blade and a bright silver basket hilt. It's got 3 diamonds traveling down the course of the basket. It seems to gleam with its own properties. Formed from silver filigree in the basket are angelic sigils.
Hey, this is pretty nice.
Does it last in a fight? Because, like, gold's kind of soft.
This one you'll find will last better than any steel.
I tested out. Give it a couple moves.
Oh, it's got a good swish.
Does
Oh,
it
yeah.
glow at all?
It does not glow at all.
Does it say like +1 on it anywhere?
Do you have an identify spell you'd wish to cast?
There's a tag hanging off.
Or you can make an arcana check to see if you recognize it, or a religion.
Oh yeah, I take a big look at it, and I roll this check.
I want to check it out.
I got
too.
a natural 1 on that check.
All right, natural 1, you think it might be a luck blade.
Whoa!
I got a 4.
Oh, it's totally not a luck blade. You've got a luck blade.
It doesn't look the same as my luck blade.
Yeah, it could still be lucky.
I got a 21 on my religion check.
You would recognize this as a Holy Avenger.
Nice.
That is a +3 rapier.
Ow.
Whoa!
It does 1d8 piercing damage.
Maybe Wendy thought it was in the Holy Avenger.
It creates a aura of 10 feet around you. You and all friendly creatures to you in the aura have advantage on saving throws against spells and other magical effects.
Do you know all this?
Mm.
You would figure it out with your religion check.
I know based on how Rich just told me.
But I'm saying, does your character know all that? Like, because you did a religion check on it? Is that...
Yes.
Yes.
You did the religion check, so you would recognize it. It's a pretty famed sword.
Wow. Scrapper, I didn't know that you were so into the religion.
Yep. I've always been devout.
Down with the
Which
church?
god do you worship?
There's so many to choose from, and it's hard to have a right answer.
To be fair, Staff would have seen the paladin use the sword before.
Yeah. See?
So,
And maybe even heard about it.
Roger was friends with this paladin, so there was a good chance that you would have seen the sword in action.
I solemnly say, I'll protect this sword with all of my soul, and it shall protect us. Off to hell, and I hold the sword up
Wait,
in
I
an
have more.
adventuresome pose.
I have more questions.
Yes.
Can you tell us about this devil that you are gonna send to guide us? Like, what's his name? I assume it's a he.
I have no idea if they have a gender or not. They don't reproduce like mortals do.
Okay.
I'm starting to think that you don't hang out with this devil much, even though it's inside your body.
It's torture for us both.
Do we call it something?
You may ask it when you meet it.
Okay. And why do we trust it to like not try and murder us? Because if it does, something bad will happen to it.
Because devils are bound by laws. It is legally bound to me, so it must remain bound to me unless it finds a way to beat the contract that has bound it to me.
Okay.
Devils can't break their word.
What if he burns the contract?
That is still a violation of the contract. So until it finds a way to weasel and grease its way out of the contract, it's still bound. They don't have a choice. It's their nature.
Okay. Should we buy anything before we go to hell? Like, are we going to need food in there? Or is this like a quickaroo in and out type of situation?
Food might not be a bad idea. I have no idea how long it will take you, and I don't know that the food would agree with you.
Yeah, who knows what the hell they eat down there?
I've been frequently told that there's a shortage of ice water.
Off to the grocer's market.
I want to go just grab us some quick Sammies to take on the road with us.
Yeah.
What kind of Sammy you want, Scrapper?
Pastrami.
All right, big guy.
Fried bologna.
All
No,
right,
I want to change I want chip chopped ham sandwich.
Lars. Is Lars here? Is Lars with us?
Yeah.
Hi, buddy.
Yeah.
Do you want a Sammy?
Wendy. Yeah.
What kind?
Dammy.
All right, I'll get you a Sammy.
Yeah.
I give him a scritch.
Yeah.
I go order us some sandwiches, and I have them pack them like with wax paper and everything, so they stay nice for traveling.
Unfortunately, the sandwich shop is right down from the barber shop.
Perfect.
So easy enough.
I think probably we should maybe leave Lars here so he doesn't get hurt. What do you think there, Scrap?
I don't know. Lars, you're tough, right?
Yeah. Toughest.
Can we give you a weapon?
Yeah.
Well, we can file your teeth real sharp.
No.
We could give you a spike on your forehead.
Yeah.
A unigerbil.
A hand Lars an arrow.
He eats it in half.
I don't know if we can give him a weapon.
What if we give you some spikes on your claws?
Yeah.
All right, spikes on the claws and pointy horn on the head.
Yeah.
Perfect. We go pick that up from the blacksmith real quick.
It's something they normally have.
Blacksmith was like, yeah, that's going to take like a week.
Why don't you get working on it and then we'll pick it up on the way out of town?
If we live.
Anything for Dreamlancer.
You still want to come with us, buddy, if you don't have any weapons?
Yeah.
Well, if you get hurt.
Yeah. What? Oh,
They can't hurt him. He's half devil, remember? And I rub his head.
yeah.
What?
All right, let's go.
I pull open the scroll that the Piedmont dude gave us.
He didn't actually give it to you. He's been walking along with you.
Oh, I'm sorry. Can you give us that scroll now? We're ready. We're ready to go.
I was going to read it for you.
Oh, perfect.
He cracks the wax seal on the scroll and unfurls it.
Is it really long?
It's really long.
Does he have to read the whole thing?
He has to read the whole thing.
Wendy lays down and takes a real quick cat nap.
Like 20 minutes reading this scroll.
Holy crap.
And lo, thou shall it be, thus they shall find themselves in the plain of torment, and on and on and on and on and on. And eventually a portal opens up. Red light pours through, crackling with gold energy.
I walk through it.
All right, Lars, now's your last chance to pull out.
What?
If you're scared, you can stay here. We'll come back for you.
All right, we'll be back. Just go hang out with Dirk.
Yeah.
And give him a pat on the head and a scritch.
And I throw the Sammy back for him.
Yeah.
What did they put in the bag for Sammy?
It's Sammy Stoneslinger themed.
Yeah, it's whatever
he's very
he would want.
famous.
It's probably like stone drumstick. Or no, it's full of like turkey leg drumsticks.
How many turkey leg drumsticks can you put in a sandwich?
Depends
At
how big
least
your
4.
bread is.
Yeah.
Lars is big. He needs a lot of food.
All right, Scrapper goes through the portal.
All right. Now, Scrapper walks through the portal. A waft of sulfuric fumes pour out behind her.
I go through the portal too.
Oh, yeah. Me too. Definitely going.
All right.
Haha, fools, we tricked you. We're still in season 6. This isn't season 7 after all. Joke's on you. Anyway, thanks for listening to Bardic Mystery Tour. We really appreciate having you around. And for anyone who wants to know, I said that Swickley was a borough, but it's actually a township. And if you don't know the difference between a borough and a township, you probably don't live in Pennsylvania. Or you don't know what it means to live in Pennsylvania. But if you don't know anything about a commonwealth, you probably should learn something about preemption and the home charter rule. Anyway, let me sum it up for you. The difference between a commonwealth and a state is absolutely nothing, and it doesn't even matter. Now that you know more, you're ready to go off into the world and use that knowledge for the betterment of mankind. All thanks to Bardic Mystery Tour. Thanks for listening.
The portal ends with the party looking over a dark and desolate landscape. Gray, barren, packed earth void of vegetation as far as the eye can see. The sky above is darkened by a constant haze of smoke, broken only by embers lighting the sky like stars. In the near distance is a floating island covered in a city of blackened iron. Standing in the approximate spot that Arbiter Piedmont was is a 7-foot-tall devil with knives for hands. A silver-mantled collar rings along his torso, with his head floating just inches above where the neck should be.
His head isn't attached?
No.
What does his head look like?
Ed, I'll let you describe the head.
Is this according to this thing?
It can be however you want.
This is just a mask, but I assume he has a real face. Because we're not playing Persona here,
Right.
but it can just be a mask if you want.
Whatever you want.
There is a mask involved.
That's what this says.
There's a plain silver mask normally, and a mouth opens up in it as it speaks.
How long are the knives for hands? 3 feet?
Like a little under a foot.
Does it have eyes?
It's got indents where the eyes should be.
Does it have hair?
No hair.
Doesn't have a head.
Just a mask.
Just a mask.
Like you can look in the back of the mask?
Yes.
What kind of facial expression is on the mask?
It changes. It gets to make facial expressions.
Sick.
Has this character ever been to IKEA before?
Very possibly.
It's wearing like a blue shirt with a collar and 2 buttons on it.
Yeah, is he wearing any clothing?
Just the shirt. And the silver collar.
It's weird that there's a collar when there's no head.
Well,
Seems like it wouldn't work very well.
when you're good, you're good.
And when you're evil, you're evil.
It's like an impression where the head would fit on.
I say to this dude, I'm like, what's your name, bro?
Oh, hey, how's it going?
That is not what I was expecting your voice to sound like.
Your name is Oh Hey, how's it going?
Oh, no. My name is Garthrix.
How do you spell that?
Orly.
Sounds like
Is
it
it
tracks.
Garth Rex or Garth Rax?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you a devil?
Yeah.
Are you not a devil?
No.
Wait.
Do you have a head?
Kinda.
Could you touch it, like with your hand? Be careful. I'm telling you to hurt yourself.
Just holds his knives up in front of him and says, I try not to touch things.
What's your beef with old Robin Seed?
What?
Arbiter Piedmont Robin Seed, ever heard of him?
The jailer? Yeah, he's a dick.
Yeah, we heard he had some hostage situation going on.
Yeah. You ever been a hostage?
Yes.
Do you want a part of my sandwich?
You ever go on a date and halfway through a date someone just takes you and then that's what they do?
I didn't know devils went on dates.
Yeah, actually, that has not happened to me, believe it or not.
Yeah, so now who's the bad guy?
Have you been on a date in a while?
Yeah.
But you did say you are a devil, right?
So, like, man, can I be a problem?
I mean, not as long as you don't try and kill us, guy.
I don't try to kill people.
Who do you try to kill?
Other people.
What's the deal with you and tree men?
I hate them.
Well, at least we can agree about that.
So did Piedmont give you the skinny on what we're doing here? Can you
No.
guys talk to each other?
No.
Is that a lie?
No.
I look into the diamond on my Holy Avenger. Can I tell that was a lie?
Is that what the diamonds do? They're
I don't know. I just thought if I made something up, it might work, you know?
It sparkles.
Nice. Well, we're here. You're supposed to be our tour guide. We have to go.
yeah. Show us all the sights of hell.
No, wait, nope.
Yeah.
That seems okay. Well, we can check out a couple.
All right, this here on the ground, that's a rock. Its name
Ooh.
is Bethrendu.
Befriend you?
Garthrax is aware that you're sitting towards the entrance of the city of Dis.
This is this.
This is this.
This is this. That's that. That's that. That's that. This.
What's your top favorite first date location in hell?
In hell, there's this.
No, that's this.
No, this.
There's theirs.
Yeah, there's this. There's this food truck. They sell funnel cakes. They're to die for.
Does that mean that you die if you aren't?
They're poisoned.
Okay.
Do devils not care about poison?
Yeah, it's a good poison.
Is that how
I mean, it's a bad It's a tastes well poison.
It tastes well.
It tastes like a well.
that how people like spicy food?
No, you know, like well liquor.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, funnel cake.
That's all canon now.
All right, we'll go try it, I guess.
No, you get to poisoned. Don't do it.
Worth it.
I heard it's worth it.
You're not a devil.
So we're looking for this big old devil S.
I never heard of him.
Her name is Janelax.
Oh.
Maybe.
Have I heard of Janelax?
You would know Genelax. Genelax is one of the generals.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. She's always Janelaxing over here, Janelaxing over there.
You would know that Genelax marshals the armies of Dis.
Janelax always marshaling.
Marshall and what?
Whatever you can marshal.
What was your job in hell?
I just hung out. I'm like, they didn't like me.
So you're on welfare.
Maybe some of this, some of that.
Are you a hype man?
Or what?
Well, maybe you could be the hype man for a band.
Why didn't they
I
like
could do
you?
that.
Why are you trying to get this devil to join our band?
You would recall that your classification of devil, their job is to tempt holy people away from their missions. to ruin religion as much as possible. Tempt people out of their faith, whatever that faith may be.
You guys like church?
Nah, bruh.
Oh, that's cool. Want to get funnel cake?
Yeah, fuck yeah.
I mean, I do worship the cat god.
What do they call you?
Dreamlancer.
Wait, like individually?
All right. Wait, so that's Dreamlancer. What is you?
Kemen.
Use a Kemen, use a Dreamlancer. What's a you?
Sometimes they call us all those fuckers.
Those fuckers?
No.
Dreamlancer, Kemen. Got it.
This is so confusing. Okay.
You guys want to go on a date?
Yeah, is there like an overlook?
Up on
high?
the flying, yeah.
Yeah.
It overlooks everything.
I want to get there.
You can totally see an overlook from here.
That sounds like dates.
Yeah.
My name's Wendy, by the way.
Those fuckers, Wendy?
No, just Wendy.
Just Wendy. We got Just Wendy, those fuckers, Dreamlancer, Kemen.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. Dreamlancer's all three of us
Oh.
as a unit. I'm Scrapper.
Scrapper, Dreamlancer,
Yeah.
Wendy, those fuckers, Dreamlancer, Kemen, Dreamlancer.
Yeah.
Got it.
And I know it's confusing, but sometimes they call me Scrapper Keyfist.
Scrapper, Keefus, Dreamlancer,
Yeah.
Wendy, those fuckers, Dreamlancer, Kemen, Dreamlancer. You got a middle name?
Her name is actually Soft Wind in the Trees.
Soft Wind in the Trees, Wendy, those fuckers, Dreamlancer, Scrapper, Keefus, Dreamlancer, Kemen, Dreamlancer.
Yeah, let's get that funnel cake.
They just call me Garfmax.
Is it Garfmax or Garthrax?
Yeah.
Since Scrapper was the last one to peruse the pamphlet, you would know that you just gave that devil huge amounts of information against you.
Oh. All right, let's get that funnel cake.
All right. It's going to cost like 9. You got 9?
9 what?
Mm-mm.
What's the currency they use around here? I've got gold.
Kilos.
Kilos of cocaine? I have some cocaine.
Yeah, whatever.
Not much left, but some.
Okay. Is it enough?
Probably.
All right. We'll use that.
Can Dreamlancer find and defeat Janalex? Or will Garthromax convince them to stray from their religion? Does Wendy have enough cocaine to buy funnel cakes? Find out next time on Bardic Mystery Tour.
Bardic Mystery Tour. There's only one thing we implore. Tell all your friends and they'll tell more. Warn your sheriff 'cause we're kicking in doors. Rolling dice with our best friends. Solving mysteries again and again. Writing songs about our quest. Every other week on the internet. It's the Bardic Mystery Tour. If fans want to hear more, buy some merch in the store. Rate us with a 5-star score. It's the Bardic Mystery Tour. It's the Bardic Mystery Tour. It's the Bardic Mystery Tour. It's the Bardic Mystery Tour.
This show is a member of the Sorgatron Media Podcast Network. Find out more at sorgatronmedia.com.
Bardic Mystery Tour is recorded at Looking for Group Pittsburgh. Looking for Group Pittsburgh is a land center in the Brookline neighborhood of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. If you're in the area, stop by for games, co-working, or events. Find more information or schedule your next party at lfgpgh.com.